Two or more major trending stories from the papers, and then we try to flesh things out. Let's have a conversation that sets the agenda that gets the nation running. Yes, that's what we do right here. My name is Omobola Sandra. I'll be having Saheed Fuad joining in via the phone line as well. Today is Monday. School runs is back, so of course there's traffic on the road, so he's unable to get into the studio yet, but then he'll be with us via the phone line. Now, the two focal points that we're looking at this morning, very quickly, we have G20 and Tinubu's deal with stability. All right, that's what we're going to be looking at this morning. Very quickly, I will just run through the angles. Now, the president has struck multiple investment and bilateral deals with leaders of Germany, South Korea, and India, and in separate meetings with leaders of these three countries on the sidelines of the G20's economic development diplomacy drive for local investment and wealth creation. So, what do you think about the president's appearance at the G20 summit? The G20 summit, for someone who is probably wondering what exactly is so important and why are people clamoring economies in the world. All right, that's basically what the G20 countries or G20 summit or the G20 countries are all about, and it has Europe, Asia, the United States, and some parts of East Asia. Yes, Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Republic of Korea, Mexico, Russia. Those are part of the countries, and these are it's an intergovernmental forum where now the African Union met Tinubu appearing at the G20 summit. Nigeria is not part of the G20. Should we celebrate it with the peculiarities and realities that we're going through right now, the economic truth? Yes, the economic truth that we have in this country now. Do you think we should be a bit apprehensive, let them not come and then see us finish and then they go? How do we keep and retain them when they actually do come? These are the top, biggest economies in the world. Germany, South Korea, India, coming to Nigeria to have some sort of, FDI with us. What are your thoughts? That's the first one. The second focal point that we're going to be looking at this morning. Do you support some states are yet to even start distribution? The report that we're getting is that some states are still setting up committees that will oversee the implementation of the committees, but they're looking at how best do we go about it. Different parts of the country. Some states have already started sharing. Lagos started sometime last week. All right. But then there are some states that diverted their own funds rather than getting the grains and whatnot. They diverted into something else. So what do you support the call by Serap that we need to know how this 2 billion naira is being spent? Each state governor should give accountability for. Fuad said something some 2 weeks ago that in some states it's almost like beggarly style, as if now you see people having to scrabble for a small bag of rice, and you see them throwing it at them. So are you satisfied with how the governors have so far handled the sharing of the palliatives? And finally, how do you think, or do you think the idea of giving 2 billion naira to the governors is a waste of resources? Do you think it's a waste of resources? Maybe those are the two major focal points this morning. Before we open up the phone line, I will get Saheed Fuad's thoughts, and then we can then open up the phone line for you to share your own thoughts and contribution as regards this. So, Fuad, over to you.
Well, for the president's appearance at the G20 summit, that was a fantastic one. I think the Nigerian delegation, as led by the president, did very well. Listening to most of their presentation, it was spot on, well organized, well put together. I think it was a decent outing by every standard. And like I said, there's no global business player that would not want to listen to delegates from the largest economy in Africa. There's no global business player that would not want to listen to the president or the delegation of the largest black population in the world. It's just what it is. It is Nigeria, and that is the situation of Nigeria. That's our status globally. We are the biggest economy in Africa. We are an oil producing nation, so the sixth largest oil producing nation in the world. So the indices are there for anybody to want to listen to us or want to invest in Nigeria. But like I said, when all of these investors come, I'm sure some of them will come. We're also getting reports that the German Chancellor will be coming to Nigeria in the next few weeks. He's promised the president he will come to Nigeria. I believe that German companies have a lot of things. So the Chancellor has said he's going to be coming. How do we retain them? Some of the challenges that faced businesses in the past that made them to leave the country, are we resolve them? Are we working towards fixing those problems? The issue of insecurity, those are issues that we need to tackle, because it's just like inviting a guest to your house, but there's nothing to meet. We want them to grow their business here, retain their business here, retain their resources here, help to boost our economy, create jobs for our people, not come here, get frustrated, and leave the country. So we need, and I think it was a decent story by the president. But while we are talking about foreign investors, we should not also forget our local investors. Manufacturers are shouting in Nigeria, they are complaining. So as we look towards foreign investors, we should also protect the interests of our local investors, support SMEs, create loans and funds, create bailouts for our own local guys who are doing business here who need support. So as government is looking at that, on the issue of 2 billion to governors by the federal government, it's a waste of money, it's a waste of resources. SERAP is doing a fantastic job. Hold steady and I maintain the same position. Sharing of money to governors or in the name of giving out rights and bills is a waste of time.
So far, dear listener, 0913-6041 for text messages and WhatsApp messages is 0913-600430. 0913-600430. So you can send text messages or messages, your comments in the live chat section. We'll read that out as well. So just log on to your Facebook as well. Just calling in just 2 minutes. Let's stick within the 2-minute time frame and let's allow other callers to share their thoughts as well. Would really appreciate it. So 1 to 2 minutes, we give you the notice and.
Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Mainland FM.
Correct.
Yes, good morning. Okay. This is Adewale Taiwo calling from Yᴏ State. I'm happy I'm the first customer today.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the fact that our new President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has been able to garner so much, goodwill from the outside world is a good one. Of course, it is a necessary condition that you have a good economy purchasing power. But now I believe we have one of our smartest, and things are just going to quickly get better. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. I appreciate. Fuad?
Yeah, I think that's well put. But I don't know about the dullest and the smartest.
Okay.
I think it's well put.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah. Yes, this is Mainland FM.
Yes, please turn off your radio set.
Yeah, I've done so.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Wisdom, coming from Ojota.
All right, please go on.
Yeah. Please, my own is just few. I will just say something about in terms of Nigerian what did I say? Life the president open. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, what I want to say is let the president open jobs for youth so that they can have themselves doing something. I will work unlike you say they should give palliative. What government now, if they give something to the state government now will remove it and all that, they will move their own because we reach farmers, nothing is there. What are they going to give the farmers that they open the.
Well, I don't know. I didn't get half of what he was sharing. But then, if you can send a text message, we will be able to get that. But 0913-6000-410. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Fuad. John from Mogba.
All right. Yeah, we're with you. We're with you.
Yeah, honestly, Fuad, just like you've been doing, you have done a very fantastic job this morning. I wish the government are listening to your advice and taking note of every detail of the analysis that you have been making. I wish they will make good use of it. Just like you have said, the issues that drove away the previous investors, we don't know, Michelin and the Sierra that we had. Why? How would they? They should stop it. They should stop it. The corruption index and the way of even the judiciary not helping on in our political issues and our economic matters. Honestly, if they can cover all this and provide infrastructure and create an enabling environment for these people when they come to thrive, I think it will be a fantastic way. Honestly, you've done a very beautiful job this morning. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Mr. John. Appreciate. Good morning to you as well. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigerians. My name is ⴛ Thank God for another day. Good morning, Fuad.
Good morning, sir.
See, Fuad, you know, I have told you, I said you are the next Nigerians, look Nigeria, they don't even want government to support them. They know how to hustle. They should just make the environment conducive. Those who need life, let them have life. When Fashola was there, anybody can get contract from Lagos State government once you qualify. You can't do that again right from the time of Ambody, talk less of Sanwo-Olu. Even when Fashola was there, local government, they were giving out contracts. You know, they were very cautious then when they give you contract because Fashola had the monitoring team. As the successive government come all over Nigeria, impunity increases. You talk about what was the other second topic again? You talk about 2 billion naira. Yes, that 2 billion naira issue. Nigerians don't need 2 billion. There is no accountability. Even if you ask them to come and give account for, they will not be able to. They can't tell you how much they spend that 2 billion. How can you just all this money that the president is just political patronage? How can you get people 2 billion for what? They have allocation, they are not making use of it. You are still giving them money. And Nigerians are buying fuel for 600 naira. There is no electricity. In my area here, I just told you, we just changed our transformer. We just bought another transformer again. They told us to pay 250,000 naira for Ministry of Mines and Power. In the way I'm saying it already, to come and inspect it. Unofficial, brand new transformer. And there is impunity everywhere. And we are talking of good governance. That is what we are demanding for. I don't care who is there. Give me good governance. Let me have access. If I want to bid for something, let me bid for it and let me be given to me on merit. But that is not what we see. You carry 2 billion, you give them, you will still give them 5 billion, and that money is going into their private pocket. I don't know how we got here, and I don't know who will tell us. I don't know. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Pastor Ambrose. I appreciate sharing your thoughts this morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Fuad and Sandra.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
It's Joe from Bariga.
All right.
Yes. Good morning.
My input, Fuad, this investors, this spirit in Nigeria, every year they promise us investors. We never see investors. Look, Nigeria have all the resources to be great. Fuad, what is the level of our production of oil field? That is what I mean, the level we have achieved so far.
1.2, 1.4.
And then we are looking for dollars, and we have not reached to OPEC level. So Nigeria has a lot of problems. I don't know how we are going to do this kind of problem. Good morning.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, 0913-6000-410. That's the number to call. You have just 2 minutes. We have some messages on Facebook, so we'll just quickly take them and we'll be back to the phone lines in a bit. I have Olumuyiwa on Facebook saying, good morning, Mainland FM. We thank God that we have a president that can go out to sell Nigeria market to the world again after having last terrible 8 years government investment drive and tackle corruption along the line. God will help him. Good morning. Muyiwa from Abuja. Thank you very much. Muyiwa from Abuja. It's a very good plan by the government. However, like Fuad said, there are a lot of factors that needs to be considered to attract investors. One, security. The president needs to tackle insecurity that has been so politicized. I pray he's able to tackle this head on. 2, power. If the issue of power can be resolved, and we have steady power like the countries we sell power to, then more investors will troop in. 3, tax waivers and tax holidays. 4, Fuad, what do you think?
Fantastic, well put. Spot on.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Well, 0913, sorry, Mainland 98.3 FM. That is our handle on Facebook, Mainland 98. We're live on both platforms. All right, so let's go back to the phone line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Marisa.
Well done. Now, the president can attempt to get foreign investment into Nigeria, but how much is he making use or attempting to make this lack of production are doing well? I'm talking about when it is complete and it's ready for use. That is an area that I want the government to bring foreign investment to solve. Once you can solve the issue of refining crude oil here, I'm telling you that all other issues will be resolved 90%. So it's into 100% use so that we can refine our product here in Nigeria. That's my take on that. On the issue of 2 billion, it's a waste of time. It is detestable in this modern time that you think giving me a bag of rice. All I need to do is gather at one place, one venue, and I get a quarter bag of rice. I say you have done giving me palliative. It is not practical, not anymore in this modern time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Barrister Bakari. Appreciate. Hello, good morning.
I greet you, Sandra. Good morning.
Good morning.
I was thinking that with all these things that went on to school children, even when we were on lockdown, I thought the government would come and say, no, those things they are no longer to begin with. But they still came and they are trying to share palliative. Sandra, as I'm here, I have not seen any palliative for myself. But I'm the one that I buy fuel every week. There's no week I don't buy fuel. So how is that palliative, the so-called two cups of rice that they are sharing to some people? How is it affecting me? So I think they have not addressed the issue of this fuel subsidy removal. If they want to address it, they should go back and think. First of all, they should have even done this subsidy thing in phases. How can you just remove the whole thing and then you start sharing rice to people and you think that you have solved the problem? You have not.
And so what
happened to the refineries?
Okay. All right.
I think they should have thought about addressing the issue of refineries. First of all, when they came, that's the first thing, before you remove the thing. Then you start moving the palliative the subsidy in phases, and when the time comes for the total one, by that time we already have refineries. The price will not go up. Now people are suffering everywhere. Look at me, every day I buy fuel, every week I buy fuel. You carry some two cups of rice and give some people, and you think that you have satisfied me. How does that happen? Sandra, they should look at it very well. And that thing, there's a lot of corruption going on. So if these people don't want to tackle corruption that happened in the last administration, they want to continue again, it is not for them.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. All right.
The right is not for me, Santangbeli now. It's not for people like me.
Why did you wait for him to call before you told him that word?
I don't want wahala.
I wanted to say it, but I just said, let me just wait so that.
Just let him go. Let him go first.
So it won't come for my head. All right, but then I'm sure the just like Fuad always try to to put out there, the people who need that rice, they need more than the rice. I think just as Fuad has already rightly mentioned.
If they get the rice, they can't cook it. They don't even have money to cook it.
They need way more than the rice. The people who actually do need that rice, then if there's someone who will be willing and excited to collect to Derika, I don't even know how are they even sharing that. 6,410. Hello, good morning. No.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Hello. This palliative we are talking about,
majority of people need this to accept somebody to also the solar local government to go witness what is going on there. They were doing things. Some people lost their school. I want to get. You want to get. At the end of the day, how many people got it? So when you talk of palliative, you just see somebody with you like 10 kg, 20 kg. Not everybody will have it. Some of us will never go there to have, but those who need it, give it to them. And when you talk about another thing, they use that 5 billion for. Yes, I appreciate my governor, Lagos State governor. Will you believe that is reduction by 50%? This is the blue lane that just inaugurated last week. Is reduction by 50%. I have a son of a friend that we always plan. The guy is not paying 250. When you say 250 naira or 530, baby, that is palliative. I'm not inform my governor. Please, let people go around all in our road that the Gabriel Santi go to. Let people go over there. In my area, the Matu Nato Coco, there is a CRT there. But we need those small forces that we enter in our road and they will pay by 50%. That's for that. For our president is a marketable man. That is what the whole world is looking on Nigeria and I say, want to come. You know, when this man take over the chairmanship of ECOWA wake up from their slumber. And the Asiwaju will know him. I could remember he 23 years ago, 34. When Wİ was the chairman of that panel, they said 5 years. The president for Lagos is leading now. So if this man now do the right thing by do the meeting, electricity should be on now. So the internal employer is able to employ workers. And when foreign countries come to Nigeria, we build more company. Our government guys will be employed.
Thank you, Prince.
So kudos to Mr. President. God bless him. I'm supporting you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, on the issue of foreign investment that the president has gone to do at the 20, I believe the government is trying on their own. But when you look at the whole thing, when this investor come, how do we people in this country to make life better? But one thing is our attitudes in this country. We people ourselves. You can look at the way it go with the sharing of the palliative for those things. There is no sincerity. Go down there, you will see most of it, they've turned it to a party thing. It's who do you know? Who are the people? In fact, some people who are party members didn't seek for this thing and they get it free of charge. Whereby this thing did not get to the destination. Those people, the target citizens that are supposed to benefit from it. And by the way, what is this palliative? Probably a 3 derrica of rice. It's an insult. It's getting the refinery working. And I know that even when they get the refinery working, here, you understand, it's a country. The lawyer have to do a lot of the citizens. Are not forces, the employees, are they not going to frustrate them? You know, most of the problem we have in this country are always attributed to self-inflicted death. I don't believe.
All right, 0913-6000-410, that's the number to call. You're listening to Mainland Focus, and this is Mainland 98.3 FM. We're looking at two major focal points. Our focus for this morning, we're at the G20 summit. And these investors that we're getting, you know, from Germany, South Korea, and India, is this something that we should celebrate, or should solve some issues at home first before having them come on board? And how do you think we can keep and retain our company in Nigeria left? And Serap's call for accountability, or do you think the 0? That is the number to call. Enable some section on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. All right, we have a message here on Facebook that's from Yinka Shobambo. Good morning, Mainland FM, to recruit 50 million youths to the army. Maybe you should start with that. What, are you still a youth?
Youth, okay. Yeah, I'm a youth now, why not?
And so,
in my youthful years.
Maybe you should be recruited.
Peter,
ʟᴜᴜ for sharing your thoughts. Let's go back.
only Mr. Peter.
Yes, sir. No question. And number 2 question, is this the first time that foreign investors promise to come to Nigeria and invest? The same code that they use in plucking the first wife and she leaves is the one they will use in plucking the second one that is coming in. The same scenario, the same impediment, the same. Let me ask you, an investor is coming to a place where what do we have now as our megawatt in electricity? Not up to 5,000, and you want them. Now the transfer is one that just tell me about Michelin, tell me about Afrin, tell me about all the fabric companies in Solo, in Leicester, and then even also about them. Where are they today? I wish to the giants of Africa, our plantation, and then today they are both us, Angola over us, Kenya over us, other countries are telling us. There is no need. After all, they hear about insecurity. They hear about lack of power. Can you go there yourself? Nigerians will invest in other countries, not waiting for them to come here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Peter. 0913-6000 for him. Good morning, Mainland FM. I don't believe in our leaders anymore. Until they prove me wrong, what should I celebrate? They're all fighting for their pockets. Only God can help us. Thank you very much, Aliyu Abdurrahman. But, just try to stay positive. You never can tell. Let's give them benefit of doubt. Or don't you think? Let's go back to the phone line now. Hello, good morning.
Morning to you, Sandra and Puad. Engineer Neil from Yaba here.
All right. Please go ahead.
First of all, company, multi-purpose company just left Nigeria. We don't have electricity, no energy to produce. And we don't revive our Revina left primary school. I went to work with many industries. Can we find that now? And many industries in that Abakan have left Nigeria, Nigeria and all that. When you bring the investors, when they in our own infrastructure, so that we can become us in the face now. Then you talk us to palliative and all that. How long will that last in their beer parlors?
To each caller, I would really appreciate that, so we can get as many contributions as possible. We're still taking messages on Facebook at Mainland 90. Sandra, this is WhatsApp now. Sandra, which investors? Remember, GSK just packed up and left for Ghana. No security, no power, no good roads, no justice from courts in cases that have issues. But let's respect ourselves. Former President Buhari dealt with Nigerians. So much of such visits he made, but what did we gain? Sandra, name the foreign. It's all good. Chijoke from Isolo had. On G20, the appearance of President Tinubu is a waste of stars will come to our corrupt and ports. And that is Damlola. Also have here, good morning, Sandra and Fuhad. This is Godwin from Ilasa. I'm wishing Fuad's son happy birthday. I wish him all the best. Oh, thank you very much. Godwin doesn't have much to share with us this morning about things in Nigeria today, even though he knows the right things to do, but simply lacks the will to. Our refineries that have gulped so much money without any result have to be restructure the country. Seriously, cut down the cost of governance. But will he do that? I doubt. Wrap things up for the morning. 0913-6000-410. That is the number. Eniola saying, good morning, Mainland FM. Politicians in Nigeria are so smart. Even local investments are struggling. Dave.
Hello, Sandra.
Yes, good morning.
But do we have, before China was able to guarantee that whatever happens, you must get justice, power, there is no infrastructure, are going there naturally. They don't have to beg. Ghana people are going naturally. Here in Nigeria, believe you me, which is the investors, ICC is telling otherwise, and be relying on take our infrastructure, take our laws, take our security.
Does appreciate. All right, just a minute.
Going abroad. In fact, Nigerians, as you have expected. You see, everything, we have not been able to meet the quota to 2 million per day. As of yesterday, look, Sandra, I overheard in the news one day, the fish is happening with the civil servant.
Look, I agree with the last speaker that we should deal with our internal problem first, and that was that we told President we don't need this spaghetti. Right. Look, he just gives the free.
Much for sharing your thoughts. Unfortunately, that's the last call we can take. Phil on YouTube is sharing the move on Inveti, and that is from Ogbode. Majis here. I have good. It was when our next chairman was asked how he would conduct. But thank you. We also that's all we can take. But anyways, I wanted to take one last message, but unfortunately, that's a wrap for today. But just like we always say, right here at Mainland FM, the conversation always continues. All right, so conversations for more engagement.
Instagram, Facebook.